am. We don't have work this weekend. I'm going to the Sunshine Coast, I think, for a few days, and I'm really excited. I think I'm just gonna go now before I hit all the traffic and go surprise my parents because I haven't seen them in a while, so I think they'll be really excited. I'm officially in Noosa now. Next day is Saturday, the something of October, maybe the 27th or 28th, but I'm about to go to a Pilates class. Excited for that. After our Pilates class, I think we're gonna go to Main Beach for a swim, possibly, if we're hot, or we'll see what happens. We wanted to go snorkeling, but I think the water is a little bit rough today. And this afternoon we're gonna go to Mountain View for a little sunset picnic dinner type of thing. This weekend, I'm just excited to have today and tomorrow as a break from uni, and then Monday, Tuesday, I have lots of uni to do, so. But Sol and like my friends will be working anyway, so at least then I'll have less distractions and less fun, tempting things to do. I have the worst cramps right now, and so I'm really hoping that they pass before my class. Let's go to Pilates. Look at her whole ass setup. So she's got the fit on. Oh, oh, is that like for the mic? We just got some snorkels, and we're gonna go snorkeling. Like it was in the lighting stick. Yeah, it's like a pretty aqua. We had our Pilates. What do you rate it out of 10? How did you find your own class? I was like, what do you think? I had a bot menu, and I was like, going out like that. That's why we're not gonna get anywhere. Tripod down.
You leaned in closer. I should have kissed you. Your hair was longer. I pulled away from it. Moved to the city. Over the Tappanzee Bridge. You like the colors. I can't see anything. I'll be your coffee, I'll be your poster child. Walking like Jesus, when all the stores are closed. You think of drowning out in your parents' pool. The water's freezing, it was September. I think I know you. I was here before the start of the storm. It's all around you now, you're coming back. Now you're coming back. You want that glimmer? I should have told you. Now more than ever, the broken pieces fit. Scars and confetti, sawmill and Pontiac clips. I can't Valhalla, but I still want everything. I'll be your sweater, you be my wedding wall. Fighting like Gandhi when all the lines.
Full market fit. On our way to the Fisherman Road markets. Hopefully there's good clothes. We're praying to find all of our New Zealand clothes dirt cheap, so we'll see how that goes.
Thank you. I got the change.
I decided I'm gonna try and make my model this morning just so I can do the photography for it and then add it to my poster. Little basket of materials, which I highly recommend having, just gathering throughout the year, like random materials or like textiles, or I have really random, like I've got old beanies, or I've got just random looking like net, like a fish net type of thing, and then like cellophane, bubble wrap. It's just really handy to have these, so you always need to be making models, so it's just easy to grab some materials and put them together. These pillowcases. It's actually a lot pinkier than I thought. Like the peachy colour and the pink, which on camera they look the exact same, but I swear they're slightly different. I feel like it just warms up my bed a little bit more. Good morning. Today is the next day. Yesterday was a bit of a fail with my study progress. I just didn't start my second assignment that's due Sunday. So today I have to get that done. I literally have to, because I've got work tomorrow and Saturday, and then it's due Sunday. So I'm a bit screwed, a little bit screwed, but it's fine. I'm going to go to the library because I've never been there, but it looks like a place of non-procrastination, which is what I really need right now. I won't, you know, like I cleaned the whole house yesterday. I like did all this stuff. I mean, it was good stuff. I'm a productive procrastinator, which I love. I don't just sit there on TikTok most of the time, but yes, I do all these things and I'm like, okay, maybe this could wait like 3 days until I'm doing this. But anyways, I'll show you the one assignment I did do, which I really like. It's my like fun interior subject. One's yet because just waiting for the other guys to send this through, but we have one poster here, which I just feel like it's so pretty. It's so pretty and I love it. And so I've got my like perspectives and exterior, and then like the different kind of features throughout the perfume boutique. And then I have my plans and sections, which I'll talk through in person in my presentation. I don't know if this is a good cross section, but I kind of just liked it, so that's what they're gonna get. And then I've got my user journal to show each like little part of the boutique. And then my material board, and that's really like all this submission was, because then we also have a 60-page journal, which I haven't finished yet, but it's pretty long, and it's just kind of about like the progress, and we've got these activities we need to fill out. But this was my model. It's pretty bad, but it was really just to show like how the lighting would affect the store and the placement of the checkout, so not that bad. It's so crazy to me that on Tuesday, well Monday afternoon, I'll be finished my second year of interior architecture. I'm really excited to start my third. I feel like it's taken me a while to kind of get into my degree. Like I think last year I didn't really enjoy it because it was so broad, and I was kind of like, okay, just like, can we do something related to my degree now? This year it's become like more focused around my actual degree, which is great, but I feel like I'm now really getting into it. I don't know if it was just because like this assignment I knew was my last one before I was done. Let's go to the library. Bit awkward, I don't have a helmet, and the council and the police are sitting in the car park. And the library is closed until 12, so I'm going to the park. drinks for our friend's birthday, Asha. And I've left early, unfortunately, because I've got 2 assessments due tomorrow, which I haven't done. And it's been silly because I've known about them for like 8 weeks, but I haven't done anything. My Euros, I'm walking home alone, which is not good because I don't walk home alone in the dark. And that's probably a bad idea, but I also live awkwardly close that tomorrow, hopefully I get all my assessments due and done and present Monday, and then I'm a free woman and I've finished my 2nd year of uni. I'm just at home now, and the first thing I did was, of course, just get into a robe. I've been so social this week and it's just not the time to be. It's truly not. Couldn't have come at a worse time. But anyways, I just feel like the past 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks probably, I've been constantly like go, 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 go. And to the point where my days have been, you know, planned down to the minute, like what I'm doing here and here and here and here. And that is like including study and uni and work, but also, you know, just trying to see friends and birthdays and all these things, or like presentations and meetings. And yeah, it's just been absolutely insane. I'm very surprised I haven't had a breakdown. I don't know, I feel in school when this would happen, I would get very overwhelmed and cry a lot in my room alone. I actually have been keeping it together really well, and I feel like I have so much energy that it's bad. Like, I feel my body is kind of in a survival mode. I think that's like an actual thing, that when you just get stressed out, your body turns to like survival mode. And so I feel like I've got all this energy, but I've got nowhere to express it. So I've been going for lots of runs, trying to do like 5k a day kind of thing. But yeah, I'm just kind of waiting for a bit of a crash with me, and I'm hoping it's not a crash, but just a slow decline of relaxing and taking time for myself. But I'm so excited next week to just, other than like having to go to work, yeah, just having like so much free time for me, and to be able to really sit back and think, okay, what do I want to do? I'm going to New Zealand in 19 days. Yeah, that's the thing, like New Zealand, I haven't organized a thing. The story, I went to Europe and I really enjoyed like traveling there, and I was with my ex-partner, and I loved it, but I found what can I say, when I got back I kind of just was really keen to have a solo trip somewhere. Not in a mean way, but just like I found when I'd get up early and like go explore the city on my own and explore these new places, I feel like that really developed me and my growth and my independence, and being in this like country I had no clue about. And yeah, I just felt it was just a really amazing time. And anyway, I got back and I really just wanted to go to New Zealand. I don't know, I had this urge. I went there in winter last year, but I thought summer would be such a cool experience, and such like a different experience from last year. And New Zealand is seriously the safest place I've ever traveled to. Well, I felt very, very safe there. Anyways, I've booked a trip to New Zealand. I did book it solo, and I was very set on being like, okay, like 10 days solo. Like, I booked the hostel, I booked nothing else. I just booked the hostel, I won't lie. I didn't really have a plan, but I was like, I'm keen. I'm just gonna meet people. It's gonna be a fun time, whatever. And then I got thinking, you know what, I would really love to do a road trip, because how cool, like road tripping the South Island. But it's just so expensive, and just like definitely too expensive to do by myself. So I was honestly gonna go to New Zealand with the plan that I hope I meet somebody in the hostel that wants to hire a van with a stranger they just met. Probably not very safe or reliable, but anyways, that was my plan. I met my neighbor, who was a complete stranger to me, but my parents knew her for about 1.5 years before me. and they'd always said like, you have to meet this girl and you guys would get along so well, and I just was like, whatever, like, you know, that's weird if, I don't know, I just go up to her, I don't know, I was being silly about it. The other week they invited her over for dinner, and her name's Sol, and her and I literally just hit it off, and we had all these similarities, and it was just I feel she's one of those people that I was just so, you don't like have that small talk to be like, okay, like what, it was just like straight to the, not intimate personal questions, but we got deep quite quickly with conversation, and it just felt easy and felt like we could both be kind of vulnerable with each other, which I love, and I feel like those connections can be really rare to have kind of after school, like when you're meeting strangers, because I feel like there's more pressure to it almost. Like that night we met, she's like, okay, come for a swim, so we went for like a sunrise swim together in the morning, and it was great fun, and then we spent the day hanging out, and we'd probably spent a total of 6 hours together before I was like, you know what, like we was talking about travel, and I was like, you should come to New Zealand with me. And she's like, I would love that. So we booked the flights to New Zealand, we hadn't booked the van, we hadn't planned anything. I think it's a bit of a curse and a blessing that we're like friends now, because we're so similar, but also like the spontaneous, we are such spontaneous people when it comes to travel. Like I would, if anyone comes up to me and they're like, do you want to go here? Yes, I do want to go there. I don't know where it is, but I'll come. And so she's a bit like that too, so when I suggested it, she's like, yeah, let's do it. We just booked it. And then I think it was probably a few days or a week later, we then booked the van, realizing how truly expensive it is. It's very expensive because we're hiring a juicy van, and since we're there for over a week in the van, we did get the one like with a little like kitchen. Crazy expensive, but anyways, it's about the experience, it's about the memories, it's about the, still am pretty set on having like some part of that solo. So I've kind of told her like the first 3-4 days like we're there, we're in a hostel and we're in separate rooms anyways, but we've kind of agreed that we're just gonna have like our own solo travel time and try to not rely on each other to be there just to hang out with, because we both want to, yeah, just like meet people and just have that like solo travel independency. And yeah, so that's kind of the plan. Not gonna lie, we're probably gonna end up planning the road trip while we're on the plane to New Zealand, and figuring out some route. It will be really interesting. Good morning. It's 8 AM, the 5th of November. I have to finish all my assignments today and hopefully submit. I will submit, but I've just got like the whole day to sit here and try and get it all done. And thankfully it's quite rainy and cloudy outside, so I'm not feeling guilty for just sitting inside. But that is my plan today. I'm gonna try and get this first presentation assignment submitted soon, that I'm presenting tomorrow, so I can kind of stop thinking about it, maybe write up a bit of a script, but the rest of it I'm just going to be doing my psychology assignment because I'm stressed. Practice my speech for today. 23. Been for my run, I've had my breakfast. I should probably start practicing my presentation. My presentation's at 1:30, so I think I'm gonna get into uni around 1, leave here at like 12 and present. It's just so random, and yeah, it's a bit random. The model wasn't really a main focus for this one, so I didn't really put a lot of effort into it. But yeah, we've got 6 A2 presentation slides that we're presenting. Thankfully that they're all digital, so I don't have to worry about going and paying for printing, I guess. I'm so happy that my uni is done. My second year is done, but it's also kind of insane to think that I really only have 1 year left of uni until I'm like in the big scary world. In a way that's kind of scary as well, because everyone is talking about how you have to get a job the first 6 months of like being out of uni, and you have to find like, you know, get a lot of experience and all of this, because the industry is just changing so fast. And my kind of plan was to just kind of get out of uni and go travel for a year. I won't lie. I really enjoy my degree, and I know that it is kind of what I want to do as a career, but also I'm not really ready yet to, you know, find a job and then happen to be in that for the next 5, 10, 15 years, you know, and I don't know, commitment scares me. I don't know what I'm gonna do after uni, but that's a problem for another day. Trying to choose an outfit. Probably gonna go with these jeans and some type of shirt. This is kind of see-through though, so I don't know if it's like uni appropriate. I have a new shirt. Super basic. I just finished uni! That leg work though.